Hello, I'm Julian Gollum, the designer of the original Xcom series. Now I'm returning to the genre that I created, turn-based tactics, world-based strategy, and a terrifying alien menace. In the near future, Earth is devastated by a Pandora virus released from melting permafrost. Human civilization is reduced to warring factions and isolated havens. You play the role of a leader of a small group of soldiers, scientists and engineers brought together by the Phoenix Project, an organization prepared to protect Earth in a time of peril. The Pandora virus incorporates human and animal DNA to create horrific mutations. You will face a constantly evolving threat that will mutate and adapt to your tactics. The intelligence of these alien hybrids will present you with new challenges in every battle. You will also face huge and terrifying monsters that require tactical thinking and coordination to bring down. The Geoscape returns as your strategic view with even more detail and importance. Aliens operate under cover of a dark microbial mist rolling across the surface of the globe, harbouring all manner of horrors. They control the sea, you control the skies, and you fight for the land. Interceptions take on a whole new dimension, with gargantuan alien landwalkers that require a combination of vehicles and special squads to bring them down. But you don't just have to contend with aliens. Different human factions control numerous havens, resources and technologies. As the leader of the Phoenix Group, you will have to negotiate, barter, make alliances or war with these factions in order to further your cause. With a large variety of mission objectives, destructible battlefields and a dynamic world, Phoenix Point will take the genre to a whole new level. I founded Snapshot Games 3 years ago. A year later, we released our first title, the critically acclaimed Chaos Reborn. I've assembled a highly talented team of developers at our Sophia studio, and we have been working on Phoenix Point for a year. Now we need your help to make it one of the greatest strategy games ever made. Please support our campaign and join us for the ride.
So the game has a lot of real-time exploring, so looking for new items to help you progress. Yeah. Finding your environmental storytelling, notes you can pick up that give you hints at hidden locations and things along those lines. But for now we're going to attack this camp and get this generator.
Yeah, so let's head into the camp. I'm just going to look at the main entrance quick.
Listen, we're not up to this right now. Disengage.
So you can see this isn't probably the best way to get into the camp. There's a large ominous figure stood on the bridge, no cover to get into, and there's a big light, so we're really easily spotted there. Usually a sign of possible danger is electricity, because electricity is quite a rare occurrence in the zone, so if it's there, it's probably well guarded.
Yeah, we're building the game as like a tactical
Spot anything?
adventure game.
Nothing. No one comes. No one dares come here and challenge us. Yeah, we strong. We got metal giant. Oh, be quiet. Enough of you. Get back to your post.
So we have a small encounter here with two enemies, and as you can see around the Howler Ghoul, this big white ring. So this is how we communicate what the enemy can hear and see. And if you get caught within the ring, then tactical combat will begin, where the enemy has the first turn, which will leave you in a bad tactical position. But you can also, outside the ring, start ambush at any time, where you will enter tactical combat where you get the first turn.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that now, because I want to get rid of the Howler Ghoul. I didn't go into cover there. I need to move into cover quick.
The Howler Ghoul is quite nasty, because as you can see, she has this big trumpet on her back. So when she gets a turn, she will blow the trumpet, it's like a ghoul war cry, which will cause new ghouls to arrive to the combat scene.
Because there could be other ghouls that we haven't spotted that might just join the battle.
You would sneak around a lot more and see if you can see anybody else.
Let's get rid of this guy.
So he's got a really good position, the pistol ghoul, because he's hiding in a high cover, so he's almost impossible to hit unless you can flank him.
I'm going to have a go at him. I'm pretty certain I can get him.
61?
So, yeah, I'm going to just...
let's try 61.
Oh, I haven't reloaded with this. That's really good. Schoolboy error there.
Okay, man. You could grenade him.
Yeah, let's grenade him. I put Borman into Overwatch So what I'm going to do with Selma, I'm going to remove his grenade.
His cover.
His grenade.
Yeah.
And he used the cover, so it's been a long day. It's probably going to remove Borman's cover. Yep.
There we go. It's okay, because now you can take him out with Bowman.
Yeah, let's just get rid of him.
Oh, 50%. Let's get closer.
Let's get close. He hasn't got any cover. So
Yeah, Bowman's only got very short range weapons here.
I could have put him in Overwatch.
Well, now he's in Overwatch.
I'm not playing very smart here, am I? But let's just get rid of him.
It's alright.
He can take the shot. Doesn't matter to me. He's a pathetic little pistol ghoul.
Here we go.
Let's get rid of him. I want rid of this guy. Still going. Alright.
Ghoul that just won't die. There we go.
Just do it over here, yeah. And he's reloaded, so it should be alright. We can get him a new weapon shortly. Okay, that's him out of the picture. Because we want to just go for a couple of bits before we get into the fight proper. So they're just leveled up there.
Yeah, so talking about leveling up, how we handle progression in the game is a little bit different. So as you level up, your group will gain points that you can use to buy mutations.
Magical world, beset by merciless foes and forces of destruction. A new light appears, a team of the toughest heroes. The mage, an expert arcanist channeling the elements. The ranger hunts foes from afar, a master of accuracy and precision. The savage is a calculated tactician, choosing the best time to strike. And the paladin, ever forward, leading the party to victory. Their enemies rise, ancient evils and fresh opportunists alike. Beware the horrors which lurk in the dark.
This is not prepared! Are you?
you're dead. So think. Why are you still here? You've made a deal with the devil himself. He promised you a shot at revenge, but it wasn't your soul he was really after. It's all a setup, and you are the pawn. Who do you think killed the world? Was it the Inquisitor? The Inventor? Maybe the Clairvoyant? Or the Undertaker? It's his game, and he's the one playing you. Take matters into your own hands, because either way, you're as good as dead.
Ambassador's office, second floor.
Copy. Tempest, are you there yet?
In position. Let me handle the laser grid first. Negative on the laser grid, Cabal 1. Guard is looking at me.
Take them out quietly. Hand-to-hand or silenced weapons only.
Sleep tight. Laser grid disabled.
Tempest, care to take out the cameras for us?
On it, Cabal 1.
Visual contact.
Moving.
Visual.